Muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy.
You've just broken your ankle. You've just broken your ankle.
Oh no.
Will you live? No. This is a sure death sentence for you. But you were going to die by age 25 anyways. Today, I'm going to inform you about the devastating degenerative condition called muscular dystrophy. I volunteered at muscular dystrophy summer camps twice now, and I've served as the publicity chair for the Muscular Dystrophy Association at my old school. I hope by teaching you about muscular dystrophy to give you a greater appreciation for life and the fact that you're able to stand on your very own 2 feet. Let's talk about the causes, effects, and potential treatments for muscular dystrophy. How do people get muscular dystrophy? What are the causes? It's not something you catch like a virus. It's caused by a genetic mutation when a gene is defective, according to a November 2014 muscular dystrophy section on the Mayo Clinic website. And a mutation, if you don't know, is a deviation from the norm or what is expected, and a gene is made up of DNA. There seem to be specific risk factors with muscular dystrophy. I'll be focusing on Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, which is one of the 9 major types, and Duchenne's happens to be the most common. With Duchenne's, boys have it way more than girls. To show you this, the December 2013 Muscular Dystrophy Australia website says 1 in 3,500 boys will have it, as opposed to 1 in 50 million girls. 50 million girls, that's a big difference. And as with many other diseases, if you have a family history, you're more likely to have it down the line. This is again according to the Mayo Clinic website. And you might not have it at all in your family, and there might be a new mutation that might still appear. We just talked about the causes. Now let's learn the effects of muscular dystrophy. How does muscular dystrophy manifest itself? Because muscular dystrophy is a sort of umbrella term, any number of symptoms may or may not be present. I have here a picture from the Muscular Dystrophy Association website. This is with someone with Duchenne's, and all of the muscles in red are the primary muscles affected. So the hip, pelvic, thigh, and shoulder muscles with Duchenne will be affected, and the calf will also be enlarged. And as these kids reach their early teens, the heart and breathing muscles will be affected. The book Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy Advances in Therapeutics, published in 2006, defines muscular dystrophy as a slowly progressive muscle wasting disease. Basically, the muscles get weaker and weaker. This is because they lack a vital protein necessary. And according to the Muscular Dystrophy Association website, last accessed March 2015, the life expectancy of someone with Duchenne's can be early 30s and potentially 40s. And they would have been previously lucky to live to age 20. These are due to advances in medicine and technology, which I'll talk about next. We just talked about the effects, and now let's talk about the treatments. Are there any treatments available for someone with muscular dystrophy? There are ways to allow someone with muscular dystrophy to live longer, but not to stop or reverse the disease. This is according to the National Institute for Neurological Disorders and Stroke. Last updated in March 2015. There are ways including therapies like physical therapy, speech therapy, respiratory therapy, orthopedic aids that would allow for support, corrective surgery on misshapen limbs, as well as drug therapy to slow the muscular degeneration. And I have a picture here from a musculospinal fitness blog, and basically shows the difference between a normal spine and someone with muscular dystrophy. And that is not to say that someone with muscular dystrophy will always have this kind of spine on the right, but it's common. And someone with a spine on the right might invest in getting an orthopedic aid to support them. They might get surgery on the spine, or they might just get physical therapy. Some can live longer lives, as I mentioned, if their form of muscular dystrophy is mild, whereas if they have a more severe form, it may be a little bit more detrimental, and they may not live as long, maybe till their teens. Mild treatments can accept treatment better, while more complicated forms might not accept treatment so well. This is due to the fact that there's only so much that medicine can do to prolong the natural progression of the disease. So we talked about the causes, effects, and treatments for muscular dystrophy. Today we learned about the life-threatening and often fatal disease called muscular dystrophy, a devastating degenerative condition. I might never be the one to cure the ailments, but I volunteered at Muscular Dystrophy Summer Camp twice now, and I've served as the publicity chair for the Muscular Dystrophy Association at my old university. Learning about this disease and working with these kids has really put everything into perspective for me. I hope by teaching you about muscular dystrophy today that I gave you an understanding of not only just a medical condition, but also a greater appreciation for life, and that you have two legs to stand on. To put it very boldly, I would say muscular dystrophy is the Alzheimer's of the muscular system of our body. It's sad, but the fact is that people with this disease can and have died by their early 20s. And a broken limb for someone with muscular dystrophy is probably a sure disaster. But it's about living in the moment. As my friend Yvonne says, who happens to be a seasoned muscular dystrophy camp counselor veteran as well as a passionate advocate for kids with muscular dystrophy, says, quote, "They don't let muscular dystrophy control their happiness." Unquote. Not only is this camp rewarding for kids and for counselors like me, it seems funny how minuscule a week is compared to an entire lifespan, but for these kids, this one small week is the best experience of their lives. Thank you.